What's up, everyone? Happy, I guess, Thanksgiving night. Happy Thanksgiving, right? Regardless, so we were gonna source tonight. Garrett was all excited. We're gonna source tonight. I think he had a little bit too much turkey. Thanksgiving, right? Regardless, so we were gonna source tonight. Garrett will not be joining us. I'll have a sourcing video up for you guys tomorrow morning, right there. But got the lads here with me. I had to literally pull Warner's Amex out of his hand. And he can come join us here on the stream, ladies and gents, right? So hit us with all your Black Friday questions right here. It is time. Everything is profitable, right? Every website has some sort of sale going on. And we are running the first sale, the only sale the entire year on the FBA Roadmap as well. So if you're interested in that, it's linked in the description. It's got a ton of stuff, blueprint on how to do stuff the right way, a ton of stuff we don't share publicly, guides, etc. Right here. But whatever questions you guys got, you let us know.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. The chat was popping before we even went live. It's good to see who's up sourcing after Turkey Day.
Facts. Okay, where should we shop on Black Friday? So if you're asking that question, you shouldn't be looking to shop anywhere. You should be doing reverse sourcing on Amazon, looking inside the storefronts of successful sellers, and then Googling those products, and that's going to tell you where you want to be buying from.
For sure, but pretty much any website. Like if there ever were a day to manual source as a beginner, it's today. And it's only getting better. Like last year, Cyber Monday got even better. So I'm very curious to see how the sales change.
Yeah, for sure. And that's actually a big thing we did last year and this year too. So we just added like a list of, it's 50 of our favorite Black Friday sales that are going on. Spent a bunch of time on it this morning. It's only sites I've either bought from or I've seen profitable stuff on right there that we included with the FBA Roadmap as well too. On that, which is pretty cool. And then Pete, how are the signups as league commissioner? How are the signups doing for the FBM Cup?
I think we were at 30 last time I checked. I pumped it again, so I would guess we're probably around 50. Go sign up if you haven't. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have
So guys, that's basically it's a free challenge that we're doing within the Amazon community, basically. Just for FBM in December. It's like a fun thing, basically. So you can check out it's FBM_cup on Twitter. You can register. There's like prizes and stuff too.
Yeah, just tag everybody. Have a great time.
Okay. So there's no seller amp discount for the annual purchase for Black Friday. However, they are already discounted in the first place for annual, so you are going to save money regardless.
Yep. Would you guys recommend changing to a different AI rule in the next few weeks? Yeah, not a bad idea at all to like get more aggressive on profit. Like our sales, like previous years, I've always sold way too much in November, and so I'm like intentionally selling like garbage this month to just like go to the moon with everything. It's all at FBA, just waiting for prices to sell out. So definitely get greedy on pricing and check your repricer daily. Make sure you can't be bumping up mins and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and the nice thing too, CBH, is what you can do is you can change the repricing mode on individual ASINs too. And your ASINs that you're really, really hammering, you're probably going to be repricing multiple times throughout the week in terms of raising the minimums if they're selling really well. Because what you want to do is you want to maximize, get as much buy box share as possible at highest price as possible. So say you sell 12 of something in an hour and a half, it probably makes sense to go up $1 and see if you can retain the buy box higher for a couple of hours. And if not, you drop it down a little bit. If you are, maybe you keep going up depending on what supply you can get of that item too. Right there. And for anyone who's kind of unfamiliar with how repricing works, basically a repricing software is really helpful to help you get more buy box share. You set a minimum price, a maximum price, and then turn on a mode within BQ. And then Warren and I both have videos on our channel in terms of repricing as well. And then we also both have affiliate links for BQ in the description too, if you guys do want to get started with repricing.
For sure. Where's the Black Friday document in the course? Yeah, it's in the document section, Jeremy. And yeah, he's talking about, we just made, was it 50 sales? Like you guys can go actively source right now. So if you're in the roadmap, go check that out.
Yeah, so it's in the helpful documents and Discord link section. Anyone's in there. Is it true that ungates are impossible right now? Absolutely not. So ungates have actually gotten substantially
easier
across the last month, which is cool, man. So yeah, just keep resubmitting. You'll be good to go.
Make sure your documents are legit when you are submitting. That'll bite you if they're not in the long run. So don't cut corners there.
Don't do the blank ungate. Don't do the blank doc method. It's fun. It's good for Twitter likes, but it's not good in the long run.
What is? Oh, you got it.
Should you be saving money for Cyber Monday, or the sales be pretty similar? I would just be spending today, Patty. Cyber Monday, the sales, some sites get a little bit better, some of them got a little bit worse. So just like, especially if it's in stock right now, it's super profitable, selling fast. Like you don't want it to let it go out of stock.
Yeah, and the time value of that money and knowledge acquisition from FBMing something 3 days earlier is insanely valuable to this time of year. Like, especially guys, if you live near big retailers, go on, like, find in your local area, see what big retailers are around you, specifically kind of the department store types of vibes, Macy's, Kohl's, JCPenney's, Nordstrom, etc., and then search Nike, Adidas, Lego in stock at your local stores. You can filter it to what's in stock at your local stores, specifically like with basically every website. You can do that. And then you can place pickup orders on stuff, place the pickup order, list it FBM tonight once they confirm it, pick it up tomorrow, and then ship it out ASAP and replenish. Because speed is the name of the game this time of year.
For sure.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No. You list right now. You're going to find a way to ship it out if they sell. No, you list it right now. You're gonna find a way to get your hands on some polybags if they sell. Right?
I mean, you can go to Walgreens and get them for like, they're expensive, but like 25 cents each, like 50 cents off. Like,
yeah, no, you're gonna find a way to ship it. If you found your way to the ocean right there, if you got, so whoever to take that good picture, I know you can get your hands on some polybags. Nice surprise with that coming through today. Yes, absolutely. Stock up on shipping supplies. They're also on Saturday. That's a good point too. That's actually a very, very good point. Reverse sourcing or keep a product finder, which is better right now? If you're asking that, it's probably going to be reverse sourcing. However, if you're in the FBA roadmap, you do have a bunch of examples of keep a product finder stuff just in terms of the modules we go over right there. So keep a product finder is probably better in that case. It also depends on what types of products you have experience selling so far. Well, I mean, that's a shit ton. No, I mean, that's a ton. No. Those are like nice. Those are nice bubble ones. You don't need nice bubble ones.
Those actually probably are the regular ones, like retail.
Damn.
They're usually kind of taxed and like in real stores. But I mean, 30 cents to make a sale happen usually is very worth it.
Oh, my bad. All right. I thought it said
nothing. Then you do it, right? Like 30 cents, make a sale. Yeah.
I read that wrong. I thought it said 38 for 100. That's fine. That's completely fine. Yeah. Or 100 for 38.
That is tax, but like if it's all you got, then yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, completely. Because the time value of flipping that money and acquiring that knowledge, right? And the Twitter post too is, I mean, we're not, there's an intrinsic value to that too.
Best template for FBM orders, get the buy box. I made a video not too long ago on like setting up your template, your shipping template, and all that kind of stuff. That's probably what you're looking for. But I mean, short answer is 0-day handling if you can. And then there's a pirate ship map. Look at, like, you guys can Google the pirate ship like zone map, and it'll show you like roughly how many days away different states are from you. You can base it off that.
Yeah, the cool part is the template actually is largely irrelevant in terms of buy box share for the most part, right? You mainly want to be just using Repricer, right? BQ is our favorite one, BQOOL. Warner and I have tutorials. There's also an affiliate link down below if you want to support the gang. The handling time is huge. And then just making sure the items you're selling other people are FBMing to is a huge litmus test as well. Because as long as your delivery dates are competitive and other people are FBM, you're going to be able to too. And the cool part is legitimately all of you guys watching this have big retailers within 20 minutes of you that you can search on their websites to see what is in stock at your local stores. You can place pickup orders, you can list the items FBM, and you can wait till they sell to pick them up and test products for, wait for it, $0.
Putting them in escrow.
Yeah. Do you need seller's permit? You do not. Just although it definitely doesn't hurt, but if for OA, you kind of can't use it on most sites.
Yeah, most sites don't take it. Like Walmart might be one of the ones, but that's another thing with all these Black Friday deals, guys. Make sure you're not sourcing, like, especially Walmart. Some sites will show you like, hey, this item's super popular. That's kind of a dead giveaway that a lot of other resellers are buying it. Like I saw it on like a Monopoly or something that was profitable. It said like 1,000 people have bought this recently. Like for sure gonna tank. And so try to stay away from those. Like they're putting in the ads, it's retail price, it's just marked down. Like those are not typically the stuff you want to be going for. You're looking for the, hey, all this stuff is on sale and you can stack this coupon on top of it. And you're kind of finding this stuff within the diamond in the rough, basically.
Yeah. So you either want really hard to find or list instantly, aka pickup order, retail arbitrage, ships really quick, or both ideally, right? But the cool thing is like you guys can buy one of stuff if you're going to FBM it to test it. right? And that reduces risk like crazy. And if you got a Nike out nearby, hit up the Nike out too for sure.
Do they run like I never did the outlet grind? Is it crazy on Black Friday?
So I only went in 2018, and like it's manageable for the money you can make, but the way like online shopping's changed, I assume way less people go. But yeah, it's typically 30% off the whole store, which makes stuff disgustingly profitable. So in today's day and age, with like way less people going, if you guys go tomorrow like 10 a.m., it should be completely fine. Like you're you know, you might have to toss some bows here and there, but it's gonna be worth it for the money.
How do you get the UPCs for items on websites that don't show them? You don't usually need them. If you can do a quick eyeball check, make sure like the item you're buying, if whatever you see on the Amazon listing, if you'd be happy receiving what you're about to buy, then, you know, as a customer, then pull the trigger. Like fabric blends, nutrition facts, that kind of stuff can help. But if you can't tell the difference, if you'd be happy getting them, then pull the trigger.
Oh, toss it. Yeah, toss some bows, man. You know, come on, man, right? In case the last pair of Air Monarchs is sitting there and someone wants it for their child, right? You got to secure that
grandfather.
Back.
What do you mean?
That's $17 profit.
What right child is a Grand Monarchs, Miles?
First child. It's a cursed child.
I mean, it's a good point. Yeah. I called the Nike out, only 30% on clearance stuff. No. Trust me. It's 30% off everything. Trust me. Like, I would be shocked if it was only clearance stuff. And either way, like, get like, and then just do OI. And so far, haven't found anything. Any tips? Okay. One, do more of it. But in general, if you're like, I promise you, every single website that carries Nike products has a pop and discount on. So if you look at enough items, you're gonna find something. Like it's just a fact of the universe. That is what is.
And that's literally
right?
One brand, not even like
exactly. Yeah.
There's like probably we were looking at Keep a Product Finder searches. There's like probably like 18,000 Nike products alone that you maybe want to sell right now.
Sure. And the cool thing too is a lot of stuff, like a lot of small brands, like pretty low key, probably like 95% of the brands on Amazon that are reseller friendly only come from like a couple websites, right? And those websites have deals going on. So if those items are ever going to be profitable, they're profitable right now.
10 a.m. sourcing with the boys. That's the move.
Why are you waiting so long though, Jules? Tap those boys in right now, right?
You guys are missing all the best stuff.
Also that in general, that there is kind of a misconception that a lot of stuff goes out of stock. Like, sure, some stuff goes out of stock, but like the vast majority of stuff, like, is not going to. Oh, okay, here we go. So this is a little bit more advanced, right? This is for the type of person that's willing to go to war with the cashier if need be. This is the type of person that has the time to wait for the manager to get there, right?
You got to have the Karen energy a little bit for this one.
Sure, exactly, right? Now, this is pure. Personally, I think there's better money not doing this and just putting more time into sourcing, etc. right there. However, you could place the pickup order, go in store, have them cancel the order, and then have them check it out with the tax exempt. It's up to you. You're going to make money either way. Right there, but it's going to save you money. You just got to be prepared to deal with some extra, like, you just got to be prepared to like listen to the cashier basically a little bit more. Like, you got to be prepared to go to war a little bit with the cashier. Get the Celsius. Ooh, okay, yeah. I loaded up on the. I'm typically not a stimulant guy, but I do have the Gatorades prepared actually because I want to do a roadmap Discord call too later as well. I gotta see if Jimmy's around for that.
One brand that can ungate. It's not how it works, Alan. You'll ungate like the whole category, and then some brands within it will also be gated.
Yeah, low key though. Pretty much every category these days besides toys is an auto. I'm pretty sure because like beauty's now. Yeah, bro. Beauty's now for a lot of people.
Yeah, go check out Miles made a video on the Seller Amp channel that's just like explicitly sourcing stuff that's auto ungated if you're worried about that and you're trying to maximize what you got right now.
Yeah, so that, and then also use the auto ungate list, guys, that we went through. And then if you're like really a savage, what you can do is you can go to auto ungating stuff and then plug it in and just search it on Amazon, find super high competition listings on any product that's an auto ungate brand, and then you're going to be able to storefront stock from those and find more auto ungate brands too. But like pretty much any brand you don't necessarily recognize pretty much ends up being like that you haven't heard the name of. Like almost all of them are auto ungates, and almost all those brands are small enough that they're pretty much just carried on the brand websites or a couple retailers, so they're going to show up on Google. So you must print the wealth. bro. They're not just gonna scam you. They'll give you the money back, family. Don't even worry about it. But don't do ship to store. Don't do ship to store. Do either pick up in store or ship to you, like in stock currently right now. Yeah. One of my friends, he was telling me his girlfriend's a nurse and won't let him use the nursing discount, and I promptly told him to break up with her. Like
insane advice. I respect it.
Sounds like a cat story to me.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, here we go. Okay, relaxing sound. Here we go. So one, great job adding a couple products 2 days ago. That's actually a decent, like I'd say if you only got that many ASINs, I kind of expect 1 or 2 sales a day. However, if you're asking this question, you probably don't have the repricer on, aren't in 0-day handling time yet, aren't going to be the best at sourcing yet. So make those 2 changes. That's immediately going to help. And then healthcare and grocery products aren't necessarily going to be the top, like it's pretty much like some of the only stuff that won't probably pop off for Q4. So focus on getting some other stuff in your catalog. But either way, good job tracking down that initial stuff. Storefront stock from those listings, and go ahead and try to source for the more giftable types of items that are going to be more consumer friendly for Black Friday sale types of items. I think is pretty good advice there.
For sure. Sourcing clothes and shoes is difficult. Not sure what you should be looking at. I mean, today's like probably the easiest day of the year to source that category. So just do some reverse sourcing, Reginald. You'll find like reverse sourcing is definitely the way to go. You'll find 9 different websites running sales on the same item. Just compare all those different sites, see if you can stack an extra catch-all, a discounted gift card, that kind of thing on one of the sites, and you'll be in the money.
Yeah, like if you search like Nike sports bar, for example, that's like typically pretty popular types of Nike items. Start there, storefront stock. Promise you find stuff that you put the time in. Like I legitimately promise you. Now here's the thing, ladies and gents, right? When you Google that item, you do not expect to be profitable on the advertised price that it shows on Google Shop. You need to click into that website, figure out what type of discount they have going on, apply that discount, and that is how. Like these days, I have no idea. These percentages are not accurate, but maybe let's call it maybe 7 out of every 100 items you look up are going to be good if you're really good with couponing. Today, it's like 20, right? So for the average person, the hit rate skyrockets.
Yeah, it's way higher. Are you personally going hard on manual sourcing or storefront stocking? Well, we're doing pretty much all probably manual sourcing because we know what to look for. We've been doing it for a long time. If you're brand new, then you don't really know what to look at, right? So it's a lot of going back to the same items you already sourced. Like those of you guys who've been at the game for a while, go filter down your leads lists of everything you've ever found as well. So go to the website that's got 20% off today. See whatever you think, everything you bought when it was 15% off. There's a good shot that like all that's going to be good again.
Also, guys, any item you find that is almost good or out of stock, you have to put on a Seller Amp spreadsheet because 5 days from now, 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, a lot of that stuff is going to become profitable. So make sure you're using the Seller Amp Google Sheets view to keep that stuff organized, and go back and look at your old leads. And now here's the really, really good option, right? Go watch Warner and I's sourcing videos from 3+ months ago and like legitimate, like buy those items. Like honestly, like they're going to be good. As long as the keep it charts look good, people clearly aren't thinking about it, right? So like that's a great way to see examples of stuff and find places to start in terms of storefront stocking from.
I always expect those items to tank way harder than they do. Like I try to use the same lead until it like dries up, and a couple times I end up using the same lead for like a month and a half just because I don't want to burn people's loops if I don't have to.
I would like to buy product leads from one of you guys. Is that possible? So, first of all, man, you got a nice haircut. You you might have a career in modeling actually if you don't do Amazon stuff. But no, we don't really sell product leads, honestly. Like you're much better off just learning to source and stuff, man. But if you have capital invested, it might make sense to take a look at the FBA Roadmap though while it's on sale. That's going to give you a really good blueprint in terms of doing product research and such. And everything. And this is legit the only sale we run all year. It's been a year since we last ran a sale. It will be a year till we run another sale. The price might be higher. You can get lifetime access. There's a full money back guarantee. It's linked in the description if you want to check that out right there. Damn, Garrett just dropped the thread. Garrett, the type of dude to not come to the stream and then drop
a thread instead.
Yeah, I mean, respect right there. Pete, when are you coming to PA?
December 2nd.
Oh, nice. That's coming up. Cool. So it's like a week away.
Yeah, it's quick.
Nice.
We have no return flight booked, so we'll play that one as it goes.
Cool. Okay, sweet.
That's
sweet.
the proper way to book flights, especially for work.
Oh my
That was
God.
probably one of the best things that Miles taught me. You don't know what's going to come up.
Oh my God. Like people sleep on my advice with shit like that. But yeah, like I perpetually dominate people in terms of like paying less than them and being able to adjust on the fly.
Yep.
With that. Miles taught me how to manual source like a beast. Yeah, manual sourcing is going to be the best. You just have to know where to look, right? Which comes from obviously looking back on all leads and such.
Yeah, and definitely take advantage of all that Keep a Product Finder stuff that's in the roadmap for you guys as well. There's a ton of like sauce on that. In there, we got the $100 off going on right now. That zero competition combined with like all the good sales going on right now, you're gonna print money.
Yeah, demand increase is really, really good too. So honestly, Dylan, so there's gonna be a ton of stuff that's auto ungated right there. And if you're into action sports, it'll be really easy for you to get ungated to you just right off the bat, just from a mentality perspective. But that, and then like just do like a couple of the big brands to start, like Nike and Adidas, maybe the toy category. Okay. I've maxed out on my capital. What do I do in the meantime? Reprice ASINs, build buy lists, get to know other sellers, put more time into sourcing, right? Find some leads and then send those leads to the sellers that you look up to or that maybe you want to make friends with online. And that's a great intro way to start a conversation. If you're honest and say, hey, I found this item. I think we might be a pretty good connection, right? Here's this item. I don't have any capital to buy it. Like that's an amazing way to build goodwill. And that person's going to remember you too.
Yeah, there's one dude that sent me an ASIN that I bought like 100 of. And so he probably made me like $2,000, like off one DM. And now he's got a little place in my heart.
Exactly, right? And it's like, who's going to get a better answer if that guy needs a favor in the future? If he did
100%.
send it, he'd send it. Yeah.
100%.
Okay, here we go. Is there a way to search a specific website? Not that actually works. So you need to do that manually. However, what you can do with Keepa is you can, if on Keepa Product Finder, plug in for a certain criteria of ASIN, and that definitely does work. But then you need to figure out where those items are coming from, Googling them and figuring that out. Right there. What's the weather like in Wisconsin right now?
We were about 45 today. Good.
Let me check
nice sunny day.
It's been weirdly warm up home recently.
Okay. Oh my gosh, bro. In Minneapolis, it's 23. No wonder all those guys do is buy and sell product. It's interesting.
My brother's moving there in December. Got to get him started.
No, like friends don't let friends do that. Come on.
True.
Come on.
I don't have influence in the man's life. I told him, I said, sell all your shit, move to Florida, do something smart with yourself, but he didn't listen.
Well, you can go nuclear, right? You can do the $500 a month in Mexico. Now that's the nuclear option, right? That's really don't care what your family thinks, right? Yeah. Like that's like the big nuclear option. But yeah. I mean, he can't be doing that. Like he can't be doing that sort of stuff. What size polybags do you use for new NSW hoodies? First of all, if you're saying NSW hoodies, you're gonna make a lot of money in the next 45 days. Just that's right there. But 12 by 15.5 from Amazon will be good to go for that. They'll be nice and snug.
Yeah.
I've thought of using this trick. You can't. That sounds like a horrible idea.
Yeah, because then you'd have to go pick it up, right? Like,
yeah, and well, for cancels, now there's so much easier money to make. Just buy from cancel.
How do you get Keepa? I mean, it's a Chrome extension, my friend.
Yeah. You've been asking that shit for a while too, man. You gotta figure that one out, my brother in Christ. That's what Danny always says, my dearest brother in Christ.
Get an invoice auto decline. Change the PDF name to like brand, whatever the brand is, and then invoice.
Yeah, and then like maybe a date too, and make sure you're actually doing a PDF too. Yeah. Don't do generic stuff, unfortunately, Michael. You shouldn't be selling that stuff, and it's not your fault or anything. Just don't sell those products.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know what we're talking about, if it on the listing, if it says brand generic, it means that like a third party seller like created the listing typically. and it's technically like copyright infringement. And they're kind of cracking down on that. That's a lot of the like deactivations and stuff that are going around lately, is just selling like misbranded listings basically.
Do you have to measure thickness of it? Nah, just put 5 ounces. Just Chad 5 ounces. Nice and standardize that right there. Okay, guys. So checklist for the next week, right? 0-day handling time, right? Reprice are on, pickup orders, retail arbitrage, a lot of online orders, right? Your eyes need to be bleeding from sourcing, or you're not doing it right now. I'm just kidding. Right there. But like seriously, like the majority of the money, the majority of the people that are going to see hyper growth the next like 45 days, it's going to be coming from FBMing a small amount of ASINs that they can get a lot of listed quick and sell a lot of quick, right? Or no, not get a lot quick, but get a lot quick to replenish. But you want to be testing here and there, 3 of this, 5 of this, 1 of this, reduce risk, right? And then buy more of what sells really, really well. But put a lot of time into this, guys, because this is when you can really learn too, not just earn, but also learn for subsequent Q4s.
Yeah, even if you only got $1,000, whatever you got right now, like you're not gonna be able to do 6 figures, you're gonna be able to come back to that. That's just gonna build the knowledge. Like, man, I sold out on this thing way faster than I thought I was going to, and you're just gonna like don't waste this opportunity. Even if you can't, like, genuinely can't crush it, do everything you can to try to just collect data.
Yeah. Oh, that, and too, like, I mean, there's a ton of leverage you can get from having leads, like we just said, getting to meet people and such, sliding in people's DMs, making friends, etc. Right there. What is that referring to? So dangerous good stuff, you're not going to be able to FBA. You're going to have to FBM for the most part. And you got to do like, so Jules, honestly, like knowing what I would just avoid those ASINs, honestly.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't worry about hazmat yet, Jules.
Yeah. Yeah, Jules,
maybe a Q1 mission for you. Worry about like the low-hanging fruit for now.
Yeah, like Jules, you need to be like you actually, Jules, you should probably be in line at the Savannah, Georgia Nike Owl right now to keep it a buck. like that's probably what you want to be in.
Wouldn't it open like in the morning? What are you talking about?
Oh no. Owlet's private.
Okay.
The Owlet's probably open right now, honestly. Yeah.
Yeah, they open them like late for Black Friday.
Popular categories
that's fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. Popular categories to sell in November and December: anything giftable, clothes, toys, beauty stuff, Christmas themed grocery types of items, gingerbread houses, whatever selling well on Amazon. And the nice thing is that Relaxing 10, you said you already have listings live, so just storefront stock people selling those, and you'll be able to come across a bunch of stuff. Don't you still have to send in 10 or whatever brand in order to get engaged? Nope. So a lot of the majority of stuff you're actually not going to need to ungate. However, a lot of the brands that have a lot of SKUs, you are going to need to ungate. It's like anything name brand or big name brand, Puma, Nike, Adidas, beauty, toys, etc. Right there. So those you're going to have to ungate. Luckily, it's easy to get done just using our YouTube tutorials, and you'll be good to go. I work retail, so I got to in-store Black Friday. Yeah. All right, that's the last Black Friday. You'll have to worry about
you
that.
You're sourcing on the phone then. You're in the back sourcing on your phone. Like,
yeah, too. Don't worry about it. Just me over here. I got you. It's a good vibe. The pond maxing right there. Looks like Lake Tahoe or something right there.
Are you worried about Amazon jumping back on the list? Not typically, Haven. You can usually tell by the brand too. Like some brands, Amazon just never ever sells, and so you're guaranteed that they're not going to hop onto it. I'd say the only brands that I ever deal with is like Amazon, or Adidas, just because they sell on so many listings and they might pop onto something. But it's honestly way more rare than you'd expect. Like even selling we go wide on a lot of different products, and it doesn't happen super often still.
How do I get my first feedback? Feedback is incredibly overrated, and you just get it by selling a bunch of items. It's pretty hard to get good feedback, or hard to get feedback, honestly, these days.
Your first one is important. It'll boost your buy box a little bit, but beyond that, it doesn't matter. Go on all your orders. You have a button that says request review, and it sends an automated email to them.
Yeah. Okay. So never look at the model numbers. Just look at the pictures. Damn, this boy really wants his feedback right there. Questionable profile picture too, man. Right there, but yeah, not gonna talk about it. Back 10% work. Yeah. So actually, I just got an insanely good question from a coaching student. Actually, he was saying, should I pay extra for the expedited shipping if it's really cheap? Absolutely. And dude's thinking the right way too. It's like a really, really good play right there. But if you can, always pay for expedited shipping from retailers if it's cheap enough. If you're doing a big order right there and it's nice and cheap.
Yeah, especially if you're FBMing, like a couple extra bucks. Like average it out, like a quarter a unit, 50 cents a unit, and you can get your inventory faster than anybody else does. You make the money before any potential for tanking would even happen.
Oh, that's the cool part is like there's quite literally zero.
No risk of it. Yeah,
Like there's no tanking in December if you're doing things right. At least for a certain percentage of your ASINs. I mean, there's the nuclear option, right? So I had a one-on-one with the coaching student on Monday, right? Put them onto a bunch of pickup orders, right? They sold 89 units yesterday.
Okay.
Had never bought a name brand product to flip. Monday at 11 a.m. They sold 89 units yesterday.
Probably didn't have the poly bags, but we made it work.
Who gives a shit about
It didn't matter.
Yeah, you figured out. When is it too late to send an inventory for Christmas? Now, considering you could just sell it tomorrow FBM, so it makes a lot more sense to just sell it FBM now. Yeah. None of my ASINs are eligible, and I'm priced very well. Right there. So, be in 0 to handling time, and stuff will start to become buy box eligible and use your repricer. It'll trust me, it'll work.
Yeah, it also check your items. Like the FBA sellers might still be in stock right now. Tomorrow we'll clean out a lot of FBA sellers, and FBM season begins after this weekend, like super heavy.
The fight to get people on repricers is wild. I had to fight Gunner for weeks.
Really?
I was like, it's like $15, my friend.
Well, it's free. I mean, that's the thing. It's
it is free.
Everyone go get a free 2 weeks of BQ. I just think right now, like you don't have to pay for it. Like,
make you money.
It's just a mindset shift. Like before you like starting a business. Like
true. Yeah, 100%.
Do you ever worry about matching serial and model numbers? As long as the product that you buy, you'd be happy getting, then go for it. Like fabric blends, that kind of stuff. Most people aren't paying close enough attention anyway. Like don't intentionally ship things that you know are incorrect, but if it looks correct, you check it out. Like no, like if you can't notice and you're the one who's selling the orders, then they're not going to notice.
I'm curious if anyone's going to retweet this. I'm going to tweet retweet so the FBM gods bless you with more buy box. I wonder if anyone's going to do it.
Oh, that'll blow up. That'll go crazy.
FBM gods bless you with more buy box share. I'm curious if anyone's going to do it. Pickle Rick definitely will. You see? Oh, Warner, did you get the news that Pickle Rick face revealed?
I mean, I knew it was coming. Like it's inevitable.
He did. Yeah.
He's showing up. He clearly wants to make money. He's actively making money, but it's the natural next step.
Max, what tips would you give if the company doesn't send an actual invoice? Don't worry about an actual invoice. Just submit the email like everyone else does. And now here's the thing, Cooper. They may decline you. You gotta fight it. You gotta fight it hard. Don't look at the reason they give you. Okay, just trust it. Don't give it to it. Like trust me. Like you got to fight hard for that. It's like the Billy Flips theory that the first 50K you get, you got to fight hard to not invest it in the S&P 500. It's an interesting theory. Do we do link ups? Yeah. So where you have, I'll be at Miami SARS conference in February and ASD in Las Vegas in August. And then there might be some other meetups along the way, but you're going to be encouraged to meet other roadmap members that are in your local area. Like there's a introduce yourself section to make a mastermind section, etc. within the roadmap Discord. That's really important too. Also, underrated reason to join the FBA Roadmap tonight. It's not really stated anywhere on terms like the info about the course, but if you join the FBA Roadmap, you get access to all of last year's coaching calls too. So you can go back and watch the coaching calls from last year as well, which is just in the Zoom recording section of the Discord too, which is super gangster. And a bonus Warner and I are including throughout the weekend is a list of 50 of our favorite Black Friday sales you go on, laid out the site, the discount, how we like to buy from them, that are all websites we either bought stuff from or found profitable items on.
Yeah, and I'll add on top of that, as you guys are sourcing this Black Friday, I've already been getting some messages like, hey, is this a good product? How much should I buy? That kind of thing. If I see the little roadmap logo next to you, I'm definitely going to prioritize your message and make sure you get to know if it's a good item or not, on top of all the other classic stuff, right?
Cool. So this is the nice thing actually here is you're going to be able to see on your Nike account that purchase receipt regardless. So you're going to use that.
Yeah.
Hoodies and polymaths. What up, Ronald? Good to see you in here, Ronald. One-time payment. Yes.
Absolutely.
So the FBA Roadmap is $100 off for this weekend only, and it's a one-time payment. You get lifetime access. There's no future, or like you get lifetime access to the whole thing, basically.
Use a catch-all for 10% coupon. Worked first time. Tried to use it again. Just you make it different. Like you change up the catch-all. Like it wouldn't be able to recognize the same email.
Yeah. So you switch up the like the whole point of the catch-all is that you put a different thing in front of the .com in front of the yourdomain.com, etc.
If you don't have the domain, also you can just do your regular email address, put a plus sign, and then anything after the plus sign makes a new email address. So do that as well.
Underrated tip right there. Is December 5th, 15th the best days to get sick and call out of work to focus on grinding at FBM orders? Yeah, for sure. Right, those are going to be the best days for FBM orders. However, a lot of people are like printing already, which is kind of irregular. Honestly, I think it's low key. We just give better advice now because we have more experience. Right there. But yeah, December 5th to 15th are going to be the best. Does Cole send proper invoices? Doesn't matter. Come on, day 2K. You're already making money, man. Come on. I've seen you in the roadmap. You're already making money. You're way too rich to be worried about proper invoices. You're going to use the emails right there.
Plus, just buy something profitable. Like you don't need to worry about buying something that's great, especially for Nike. Like just buy. There's like half of all the Nike listings on the internet are profitable right now. Like just use one of those.
Yeah, it's higher than that.
Not half, but it's high.
Bro's legit surprised that he got a useful tip from his college philosophy professor. That might be I think that's the first time I've ever seen someone pay homage to a college philosophy professor, actually.
Especially philosophy, yeah.
Yeah. Solid work there, family. Solid work.
I wonder what the craziest like college degree is in our circle. I'll have to do a poll. I'll have to find out. There's probably some crazy ones out there.
Max Anthony didn't graduate, right?
Yeah, otherwise he'd be the rest
Yeah. It would be him. Whoa. No. First of all, avoid the vacation if you can at all, right? But no, absolutely not. I mean, so you're going to end up missing out on some money. But like the nice thing is that listings are so ridiculously liquid in December that you're just going to choose to sell your stuff out really quick and not buy more. Honestly, so no, not at all. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Is there a limit?
Some days are better than none. Plus you're in town 5 through 12, which is really good anyway.
Yeah. If you're worried about that, don't spend over 25 grand.
Which is an insane number to think about for a lot of people. It's like
no, exactly. Yeah, I'm speaking from experience. Yeah. Do you have a multiplier estimates for Q4? Yeah, it's over 2x, but like the nice thing is that don't really worry about that. Like just if you're asking that, you don't have adequate proof of concept yet, so you shouldn't be buying a lot of stuff anyway. Keep your same criteria, let your data tell you what's performing really well, and then go from there.
When should you start using a prep center? Probably not right now, unless you're paying like heavy sales tax on stuff, but even then. The main thing is like once you're spending time stickering things when you know you should be spending money, that's just like the easy litmus test.
Okay, if you're getting cancels from that many websites, something's off in terms of like that shouldn't be happening at all. Like right from the get-go, be calling these websites and be checking out through PayPal because they think you're fraud right now.
I got a little tidbit. Apparently the retailers pay 3% on unwinding that PayPal transaction as well.
Ooh.
So there's incentive for them not to.
Ooh. First of all,
okay. So that's probably why they cancel less because they want a higher burden of proof to reverse it.
Why haven't I seen that on the timeline yet?
This is hot information. I got the text. Got the text. Got the bat signal. Didn't tweet it yet.
Same exact way as FBA. Yeah, good. Eric Russell for president. So I did, but Warner Body did.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, so now here we go, ladies and gents. The Capital One card. I repeat, only if you're going to get a Capital One business credit card, only get the Big Body Benz annual fee, 2% cash back. Do not get the other ones. They report to your personal credit, and that'll destroy your personal credit temporarily. Plum Card is a 60-day payback period compared to a normal 30-day payback period, so it's a lot more helpful than most cards. Expiration dates for Red Bull.
It's 90 days plus the day it shows up at the warehouse, something like that. Or if it's vitamins, then it's like at one for every day that it's 90 days plus the full usage of it. So if it's like 365-day vitamins, it has to have 90 plus 365 days, if that makes sense. So the Red Bulls would probably be like 120 days or something like that. Look up Seller Central, the forums. There's like a calendar for expiration dates.
Facts. So that a very good point.
It's like some of the very rare use cases for using the forums is when you're like looking at like random expiration date questions and that type of stuff.
So pretty much the only time.
Yeah. You live in U.S. territory. OA is hard. You don't have major retailers. Just do it all online with a prep center. Then Laney, like you actually can't do FBN. So get a prep center like ASAP, and then just start shipping to them, and then you'll never have to touch any of the inventory.
See, now this is such an insanely good sign for. First of all, we appreciate the love, family,
awesome.
Right? Incredibly good. Now, here's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna instantly replenish that product. You're gonna immediately, right after you replenish that product, right, place the order in that same swoop of the finger going down and hitting checkout. You go on SellerAmp, you open up all the other storefronts that are selling that product, and you get on their ass. You take a look at what they're selling, and you go track it down.
And start dragging your price up a little bit. If it was that quick, start dragging that sucker up a little bit.
Yeah, really good work, though. Like, that's epic proof of concept. Now get other ASINs listed. You clearly did the right thing sourcing that item. Double down, do the same thing. And that's the thing. It's like you probably didn't even have the right handling time on yet. You switch over the right handling time. Yeah, probably done the repricer going yet. Consider switching over, getting the free trial of BCO, right? Test of a new product. One of something's cool this time of year. You know what I mean? But to in general, a couple.
Yeah, usually 10 is a decent test buy, but just look at like keep offers, look at seller estimates, that kind of stuff. Expiration date complaint. I have not had one, Ronald. I know one of my friends did. They're not super hard to beat. You just have to basically like, oh, we'll check the expiration dates, and you just make a POA, that kind of thing. Like, just tell Amazon what you're going to do to check miss less expiration dates.
Dudes be like finessing with the expiration dates heavily too.
Which is maybe not the place to pull funny business with like consumables. Like,
yeah, consumable. It's a horrible idea. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. 20% ROI is cool for beauty. Yeah, as long as it's stable.
Definitely for grocery. That'd be low on beauty if it's like, unless it's like super high volume. Just because you have no returns with grocery, so 20% is 20%.
Whipping out personal. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. I've been there, right? Hashtag fix.
Been there. Yep. That's like your first Q4. Like if you're really going hard, you can like, it makes sense personally. Like you do destroy the personal credit sometimes. Like it takes what it takes sometimes. Like I was like 19. I didn't care. It didn't matter. Like
I did the exact same thing. I did the exact same.
You don't have to. You got to be clear. You guys don't have to do that. But
it doesn't take too long to repair it. Like I took a little break. We got the house, and then we went right back to the bullshit.
Nice.
Like we got the credit card, we got all the financing, and then we went back.
Good point.
Takes like a month or two.
Money back guarantee for the roadmap. Yeah, absolutely. 2 weeks. Shoot us an email back. No questions asked. So if you don't like the over 20 hours of content, like 50 hours of recorded calls, weekly calls, you can DM us questions, templates, KPF guides, all that kind of stuff. Shoot us an email back, and we will get you refunded.
Is there a supplies list document for that FBA Roadmap? Absolutely, yeah, for sure, Ashi. For sure. What up, Danny? Good to see you in here, Danny. Danny, you were live yesterday too, right? That's cool. My channel art is toy and okay. I won't hold it against you, man. Don't even worry about it right there. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. So I actually, in a couple minutes here, guys, I will be giving Warner back his Amex so he can resume now once we can.
Don't worry. I'm repricing on the other side of my monitor. You got to lock in, bro. Like,
yes, we actually don't limit slots for the roadmap. However, there is a it's in the next couple of days. I think it's Monday. We're gonna turn off the sale, and we won't have another sale for another year, most likely. We haven't had a sale in a year.
First month selling, sold 3K, 32. That's very nice margins, my friend. Should be looking into more tools now, or when you need to get a repricer, get a Be Cool. But beyond that, like, yeah, great stuff. Those four are like really all you need, unless you want to start getting into like VAs and that kind of stuff. You'll get some fancier softwares down the line, but that's all you need.
Yep. And then, yeah, guys, if you want a really good walkthrough of how to FBM stuff, I bought the domain how2fbm.com. It's like a full walkthrough on all that stuff, so I definitely recommend checking that out as well if you're interested. On there. And then, Pete, are you in Wisconsin currently?
Yes.
Okay, so that's where you did Thanksgiving. Gotcha. Just curious.
Yep. We just kind of ratcheted it down. Today is actually my birthday, so we were just like,
happy birthday,
we're
fam.
chilling. We're just not doing anything. We're getting locked in for tonight. Barely ate. We'll hit a Celsius.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then we'll just go all night.
That's good. Happy birthday, family.
Success stories you posted, those Roadmap students. Yeah, those are Roadmap students, Sheila. So you can also check. There's a playlist on my channel. I think it's 20-something videos at this point. All separate Roadmap students just kind of sharing their success. If you want to see some other real people sharing their feedback.
Yeah, and then the website too, which is linked below, has a ton of stuff on it as well.
Yep.
Yeah, 397. Get up till Monday. Absolutely. Yeah. Show love for Pete too. Happy birthday, family.
Is it actually your birthday right now, Pete?
Yeah.
Damn, happy birthday, man.
Yeah,
that's a sick birthday this year.
Every 7 years, we land on Thanksgiving.
That's cool. Yeah. That's cool.
Curious to know which months are typically most lucrative for FBM sellers? November, December, and August. Not even close. And then other stuff is typically only going to be good, like Easter candy around Easter, backpacks during August, summer themed stuff during summer. Typically only seasonal stuff. Right now, everything is well to FBM as long as other people are FBMing. 30K in sales. Dude, that's awesome. Keep it up, man. And double down. If you're in here, watching on Thanksgiving night, like there's going to be a lot of other stuff to snack. Like,
you don't have to put the disqualifier on your on something you're proud of either. Like whatever's slow, whatever you want to call it, like that's 30,000 more than you probably would have in a lot of other lifetimes. So congrats. Keep it up.
Facts. Cool. Sweet. All right, cool. Okay, now, ladies and gents, right? Go follow Warner and Pete if you haven't already, right? Wish Pete a happy birthday on the timeline, right? Now, other requirements for this weekend, right? Ideally 0-day handling time, right? Buy a lot of inventory. Get a pickup order, right? Get a pickup order here and there, right? Pickup order, list item, FBM, keep it rolling. Right there. Now, when you get the FBM sales, which you will get the FBM sales, right? You take out the phone, you snap a little picture, right? You toss it on the timeline, you tag all the gang, right? You tag Billy Flips, you tag Raul does FBM, right? You tag at 0-day handle time, right? You tag Gavin FBA, LK_FBA, right? You tag everyone. Right now, this increases your buy box share subconsciously. It also introduces you to other kings and queens that are in the space too, right? Which only brings you further opportunity, right there, right? And these are proven like facts of the universe too, right? So we'll have some sourcing stuff. We'll definitely live source tomorrow. Also have a sourcing video up tomorrow for you guys too. If you want to see more live sourcing, check out Warren and I's channels. I posted a ton last week. Got the free course up there too. If you want the full blueprint on all the stuff, the FBA Roadmap is on sale for the first time in about a year. It's $100 off. There's a full money back guarantee. All information's on that down below. I'd recommend taking advantage of that if you're going to as soon as possible, because Warner and I did add the Black Friday sale list in there for everyone who purchases the next couple of days too. So the quicker you take action on that, the quicker you're going to be able to get the Black Friday sale list as well. And I'm probably going to be in the FBA Roadmap Discord on voice chat a couple times throughout the weekend, and probably pretty quick here tonight too, I think, assuming Jimmy answers my FaceTime. So I'll see some there in a sec too. Right there. Any last words, fellas?
Squeeze. This is the time. This is the week that we've all been waiting for. We've been talking about it for like 2 months now. So don't I'll start sourcing tomorrow. Like spend some money tonight. Spend some money tonight. Piling on top of Miles, snap a pic of the packages. Tag us. Let us know how much you spent tonight. I was about to go to sleep, but I spent $1,000 instead. I'm gonna make $500 on it. Like this is the time. You sleep in January. Like you sleep at the end of December. Like
you already fended off the family members' annoying questions, right? You made it through the hard time of the year. Now it's time to get after it and change your life. Talk to you guys tomorrow.
See you guys.
Peace.